Do you ever surprise yourself? Do you ever look in the mirror some days and be like, "Oh wow, I accomplished so much. I did so much that I didn't think was possible." That was my journal entry today. It was day 4 of the 6-week belief system course, and it was about what was the last time you surprised yourself. And I know for me personally, I've always had the goal. Y'all know Kobe, he be doing like the games. And I always was like, I gotta get that down. I gotta be able to do that. And at some point, probably within the past year or so, I finally gave into the fact, I gave into the avoidance of maybe I'm not athletic enough. Maybe I'll never be able to do that. And in reality, all it took was for me to work hard for 6 months, and I'm doing that now. It's like, it's so beautiful because it's a prime example of we oftentimes limit ourselves based on the opinions of others. We limit ourselves based on someone saying, "Oh, he's not athletic enough," or "Oh, he's not good enough to go wherever." Blah 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 blah. And it's like we really let that affect our mental. We let that echo among our brain, and it's just hilarious because it's like, why would we ever do that? Now that I'm aligned spiritually, mentally, and physically, I'm like, why would I ever allow for some random to do that? That doesn't even make sense. Like, it literally makes no sense. And that's just the thing that I've started to understand is like, if we're aligning ourselves physically, spiritually, and mentally, things are going to make sense. The universe is going to allow for things to make sense. And so if things aren't making sense, that normally means we're either not moving within our nature or moving selfishly. We're not moving selflessly. We're not allowing for our nature and nurture to expand into our whole lives. We're compartmentalizing those things rather than aligning everything with our goals or what we're trying to do. We take certain parts of our lives and we exit them off from other places. So maybe, oh, I'm not thinking that how I journal every single day or how I react in small situations is going to affect big situations. But in reality, how you do anything is how you do everything. And so if I'm tripping about stuff that doesn't matter, when things matter, I'm gonna be tripping. So it's like now it's to the point where it's like I don't even understand how I was tripping over stuff that I used to trip on because it's like it's so insignificant and I'm so aligned with the universe. Like I'm out here doing this, like I'm in the exact spot I need to be. It's just makes sense, man. So at the end of the day, that's why I'm trying to understand is like a lot of stuff it's just making too much sense. And it's like at first you start to almost be like, am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something like that I'm not supposed to be doing? Because it's just working, it's just making sense. I'm able to flow through my days. And in reality, no, you're doing the exact thing that you should be doing. If you can align yourself again spiritually, physically, and mentally, and you use TFF, the belief system course that I run, 6-week course, y'all can tap into that right now. Just DM me TFF teachings on Instagram, and yeah, we could get you signed up for that. It's nice little discount for the first 5 people. But besides that, once I started to really like actually internalize this stuff and internalize these mythologies and this really the text of people probably smarter than me in these books that I've been reading, and just understanding like it's just a large scale game of numbers. If I hear no enough times, but I'm doing the right thing, then eventually I'll hear yes. In the way that the universe works, when you just hear that one yes, more than likely that's all you need because they know that that's the door that you need to be going through. And just again, this comes with having some sort of faith, having some sort of belief system. So teachings, focus, and flow. T teachings. I know everything that has ever happened to me is for a reason. I know that anything that will come in the future that's happening to me is for a reason, even if it's a negative. And so just using this, allowing for these teachings to get us to to get us to focus. So I'm going to use the same example. It's like yesterday or 2 days ago, actually, at this time missed 2 3 free throws at practice just shooting like just regular ones. Next drill, go 7 for 7, 8 for 8 the first 7 8 shots, because normally I would have lost it mentally. I would have just been like, dang, I need to go home, like I'm not hooping today. But nah, I told myself dominate every rep. If I'm here, why would I not dominate every rep? And once I told myself that, I got out my own way and I just started to dominate every rep because I aligned myself. I told myself, and I've been training this stuff. I've been making sure that I've been keeping this stuff locked in. Now I'm keeping it that it's just standard operation, standard procedure to follow TFF, to follow teachings, focus, and flow. It's standard to, if I'm getting upset or if something's not going my way, to understand that this is a teaching. And so before I wasn't understanding this, so I was putting so much pressure on myself. And then I realized I'm the only one doing that. I'm the only one internalizing all this pressure. And now I know I'm living within my belief system. I know I'm doing things within my nature. I know I'm living selflessly. So I have no other reason but to be confident. I have no other thought process in my brain but to try to get to this flow state and understanding that I'm already living it every single day. Like, man, we're always trying to chase these things. We're always trying to get to that next step, but we're living it. Like the improvement that we're seeing, that's why I could say something else that surprised me was like the fact that I was able just to go play and drop 38 in my last game, like just off some slight. But not that didn't surprise me because I knew I had aligned myself. That's the thing. It's like I knew I had aligned myself to be in a position to do that. But the thing that, because 38, that's cool. Like a game is cool, but when you're really in the lab every day working and trying to eventually accomplish these goals, it's like the small wins. It was that me getting E's. That was my win because it was like I've been telling myself I was trying to do that since I was in like fifth, sixth grade. Like I have been trying to do that, and and so for me to actually be able to like do it was just so cool. And like even my trainer knew. I started shouting across the gym because like, oh, let me get y'all back up a little bit. I started screaming. I was like, yeah, yeah, happy as hell. I'm not gonna lie to y'all because it was a goal that I had for myself that at some point I had really genuinely lost hope. I had really told myself like, man, I don't think I'm ever going to be athletic enough to do this. And I am. I literally am living it right now. I'm living proof that I am athletic enough to do that. And so it's just, again, it's just beautiful for me to see. And it's just one of those small markers that I know coming come this time next year is going to just it's going to be such like an insignificant thing, but it's going to be like a leap pad for wherever I'm trying to go. And yeah, man, it's just beautiful. Like we're literally living within what we need to be right now. If you give yourself the opportunity to live within your teachings, focus, and flow, if you get yourself signed up for that 6-week belief program course at TFF Teachings on Instagram, just DM me or you can comment. We could get it worked out then. But regardless, besides that, man, it's just like we just gonna continue to stack days. Hold on. I got a little again, like I was just saying, your body might be ready, but if your mind is saying play it safe or that's not for you, you'll never even take off. You'll never even try. And so that's what I was doing. I was never even trying to do things. I was never even putting myself in positions to succeed because I was so scared that I would fail. And now that's like, if I fail, that's just part of a teaching. That's another teaching. What is failure? That's all subjective. If I internalize failure, then it's failure. But if I just tell myself it's part of the teachings, focus, and flow ritual, it's a belief system, then I could never get upset. And I could never be like really worried because it's all part of the teachings. It's already built in. And so that was my thing. It was like I was putting so much pressure on myself, but it was like all the struggles, all the L's, all the misses are already built in. I just have to continue to fight through the doors and get past them because they're going to be there regardless. It's just about if I can internalize this stuff and continue to grow and continue to stack days, continue to get better. And I know I'm going to do that because that's in my control. That's something I can control. And I know if I'm in control of that, then that's going to happen because there's no other reason for it not to. Because why would I stop if I'm almost already there? That doesn't even make sense. Man, y'all get one? Got a little baby too. Man, TFF teachings, Tony Frohlich-Fair, man. I just appreciate y'all. Just another daily little vibe. I'm gonna get like day in the life type video out here soon. Probably today. I'm gonna try to record. I got a nice little day's worth of work. Got a little training, got a little workout. just came out here. Y'all see it's beautiful. This is how I start every single day because I'm trying to remain aligned spiritually, physically, and mentally. And I know if I feel this sunlight and I just this fresh air, then it sets the pace for my day. And since I've started to do this, I've just become much more understanding how to another two piece. Man, job boy, TFF, T Ferris teachings, TFF teachings in the cut. Man, I appreciate y'all so much, man. I hope y'all found a lot of information that was valuable in this video. We're going to continue to stack days. This channel is all about finding our belief system and helping you stack daily deposits as I stack mine. So, man, I appreciate y'all so much. Like, sub, comment, hit the notification bell, new videos daily as I get my journal entries done, man. TFF, I appreciate y'all so much, man.